Alright, hey guys, after we're in here, you know what time it is. Time for part 6 of Eagle Moss and Diecast Club Build the GTR. Let's go to the table and we'll get started. Okay, like I said, we're on to part 6 with Eagle Moss's Build the GTR, and in this stage, we're going to be starting the engine. We're going to be putting most of it together, fitting it to the bay. And that'll be it. And then in part 7, we'll have the first section of the gearbox. Then in part 8, we'll have the lower half shaft and gear shafts. In part 9, we'll be adding the radiator and water tank to the engine compartment. And in part 10 will be the intercooler. And the intercooler will then, when that's all said and done, mount to the front part of the engine bay. So, go into our box of goodies. First thing we have is the engine bay, and this is plastic, very lightweight. And they say in the instructions, do not move these out. These two hoses are necessary for later stages, so we want to keep them safe. That's plastic. Ooh, this central engine mount is metal. The left and right engine covers, metal as well. And the top piece, the central engine cover, also metal. And in this section, we also have a package of screws. Brand new screws this time around. We have GM screws. Wait, General Motors isn't doing this car. I know, I had to make that sort of reference. But I'm going to add them to my pillbox. Yes, I know I skipped one. I'm kind of weird with the alphabetical shit like that. Oh well. So those will go in there. And I'm going to use the screwdriver that was provided to me in the tool pack that I got with this set. So we will begin. Now the first thing we want is for us to take the central engine compartment and one of these covers, and we'll just oh, okay, so it fits in that one. All right, and we'll take the engine compartment and fit it like that. Now, this is going into metal, and I'm going on what fellow YouTuber World of Wayne has done, and I've gotten some 3-in-1 oil with a little pin. I do have a pin vise coming, hopefully. I don't think this is a very good pin, but we'll deal with it as we will. And we're just going to put 2 GM screws in here and in here. Lovely, I got 2 out. Exactly how many I needed. Gotta put that down for a second. Get that loaded up. Of course, it doesn't want to sit properly. Get that in. Oh dear. Is this going to give me issues today? I hope not. Maybe I needed to get it a little straighter. Okay, I'm not getting any torque with this, so I'm going to break out my little package of other screwdrivers. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. The problem that the other screwdrivers like this have is that you can't really get a good bit of torque on them. These ones that I have from, what are they? Hart. They have the rotatable end cap. So they're giving me a lot of extra torque on them, which is what I need. So I can palm this thing and just put as much force behind it as I can. Now, this piece, do the same thing again. Just take the oil, just 3-in-1 lubricating oil. And get them all lubricated up. Bring it back into shot. And those fit this way. And then take my screwdriver to make sure it's held on there. Take the next one, giving me an issue. Alright, now that's on. Nice and tight. They are offset for a reason. That's just the way the design of the engine is. I'm going to get 2 more screws out because we have to fit top engine cover and that'll literally just fit like that over these 2 holes right there. It'll be screwed in from the bottom, and until I get my pin vise, I think I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to dab the screw in the oil. Yeah, that's much better. Give the screw a little bead of oil. Oop. And then tighten down. Tighten down. And so that, right now, is how the engine's going to look. And that looks freaking cool. With all my problems, and I made a little mess on my table. No worries. I've got paper towels nearby. I can handle that after I'm finished. The last thing we're going to do in this issue before we go away for another couple weeks is we're going to mount the engine into the bay. Now we want this big square silver bit facing the back, and all that's going to happen is we're going to screw it down with 2 more GM screws. And just like I did with the engine top, I'm going to dip the screw in the oil. Yeah, it's gonna get it in. Just leave that there that way for now. And then do the next one. Just a dab in the oil. And the back one here. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. The engine is mounted. It is not going anywhere. And as I've mentioned, these hoses need to be kept clear. A lot more pieces are going to be fitted into this. Still doesn't weigh too much. The metal parts don't give it too much weight. But that's what we've done. This is up to pack 6. And I will be continuing on once I get 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those will be weekly or maybe 10 days, every 10 days or so, depending on how quickly I can get them. Now that the country's opening up after the coronavirus, who knows how things are going to be. But we will persevere. We will continue on as we have always. Stay frosty.